Hey everybody, Crypto Mentor 99. How you doing? I have to do this video, and frankly, it has absolutely nothing to do with cryptocurrency, but you are not going to believe this. I got to tell you how my weekend started, and I got to tell you how my weekend ended. Um, I can't make this up. So, for those of you that know, my in-laws live in the town that we do, and they're in an assisted living situation. And they're about 25 minutes from our house. So sometimes when I do my Monday morning videos, um, it's in the area of I take my mother-in-law swimming and sometimes to the chiropractor. So Saturday, Mrs. Crypto Mentor 99 and I pick them up because we're going to drive them to Wisconsin. Okay. So we leave our house to go to the assisted living at like 7:30 in the morning. Not a whole lot of cars are out on the other roads. And all of a sudden, I'm in the far right lane. All of a sudden, this late model car, a brown car, races by in the far left lane. It's a 4-lane highway, 4 up, 4 back, or, east and west. And a cop is right on the guy's tail. Well, the guy starts swerving, he wants to get off, and then he comes back on and he's weaving in and around some traffic. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy's going to crash. So they're about a minute or two ahead of us. And then the guy, it was like a high speed chase. And there was some traffic up ahead. So they had to slow down to what I was doing, 65 ish, going on 70. And the guy tried to get off again, and some dust got kicked up. And I said to Mrs. Crypto Mentor 99, like, the guy's going to crash. Well, all of a sudden, he tries to get off a third time on the off ramp. Again, this is 7:30 in the morning. And then he hits an embankment and crashes right in front of us. And then everybody hits the brakes. And when I got up to the guy, because I was getting off on that exit, the guy was like slumped over in his chair or the front seat of his car, like unconscious. So I'm back home. You can see by the background. So I had to go back to the assisted living today to do some errands. And I looked by the exit, and on the embankment, there's a cement part. There's a huge gash with all like tire marks, like the sidewall tires. Anyhow, now, so I pick up my in-laws and we drive to Wisconsin. Well, every hour and a half, you got to stop for like 15 or 20 minutes. This will be worth listening to the end of the video, I guarantee you. I just dropped a poker chip on it before. Hang on. So every hour and a half, every 2 hours, we got to stop 15, 20 minutes. My mother-in-law has a walker. She's got to walk around, stretch her legs. So we do that. And we're about an hour away, so I do this all day, from like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning to like 6. So at 5 o'clock, we're almost at our destination, and we stop at a McDonald's. And, Mrs. Crypto Mentor 99 gets out. I got my in-laws out of the back seat. I got the walker out. I go to shut the door, and I got sidetracked. I had to get something out of the front seat. And I turned around. My mother-in-law fell with the walker going up there was a really, really slight incline at this McDonald's parking lot. And the reason we go to McDonald's is not to eat, because they have, like wide doors in the bathroom that my mother-in-law can get in and out of. I know it sounds funny, but if you have elderly parents, So she falls on the ground with the walker, and we're like, so she skins both of her shins, kind of bad. I had to run next door to a Walgreens, get some Neosporin, get some bandages, and I'm just like, we got to get them to the destination. So we drive another hour, hour and 15 minutes, drop them off, have dinner, and then we started driving back like 2 hours because we wanted to do some sightseeing on the next day, which would have been Sunday, yesterday. So get a load of this. So I'm really tired, right? So it's Saturday night. I've been driving basically 7:30 to 6 p.m. I've driven another, so we had dinner and I'm starting to drive back home. I must have did another hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes. So I say to Mrs. Crypto Mentor 99, you got to listen to this. I say, I got to get some gas. So pull into a gas station, hook up the pump, the nozzle into the gas tank, and I go inside and get something to drink. And Mrs. Crypto Mentor was already inside, and then she comes out. She's in the passenger seat. I get in the car. You know where I'm going with this. I get in the car. I start it up. I slowly pull away from the pump, and I hear this huge bam. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? Put it in park. I looked. I forgot to take the gas nozzle out of the car. It pulled off from the main. I'm like, I was so shaken. I was like, ah! I was screaming like a girl. And my wife's like, what are you going on? I'm like, I didn't take the nozzle out of the car. Well, if you look at some of the nozzles here in the United States, where the nozzle is hooked up to at the machine, the gas pump up on top, it's made for idiots like me that drive off. It's like a quick valve release. Well, this thing popped off, and I thought the gas outlet was going to explode, and I kind of saw my whole life go before me. This must have been about 9:30 at night. It was dark outside. So I dragged the hose, the nozzle with the hose that had came off of the pump like 20 feet. And I'm like, I couldn't believe it. So anyhow, got out, got all that taken care of. And so that was Saturday. So we got a hotel, went to bed, woke up the next morning. I'm almost home, driving all day Sunday. I'm almost home, and I stop at another McDonald's, right? And all of a sudden, I got a rental car. I didn't tell you. I had a Durango, a rental car, kind of nice. And came off the ramp to get, into this town. I'm at a stop sign. I start to accelerate. I think the front brake pad stuck to the rotors or whatever, and the whole front of the rental car is shaking. And I said to Mrs. Crypto Mentor 99, we're about an hour from home, hour and 10 minutes. I'm like, I can't believe this. So so I get up to the stoplight, put it in park, shut it off, turned it back on, put it in drive, made a right-hand turn into McDonald's, and everything was fine. And then I had to drive another hour and 10 minutes home, which was nerve-wracking because I thought, is the transmission going out? Are the front brakes going out? But yeah, today was a nice mellow day. We woke up, I returned the rental car. But yeah, I had a rough weekend. Full of adventure. We had a car chase on Saturday morning. We had a near-death experience at McDonald's with my mother-in-law. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, 2 years ago, they used to live in the house behind us. My mother-in-law ended up in the assisted living because she didn't have her walker, fell one day and broke her ankle really, really bad. So this whole thing about her walker, anyhow, and then, Sunday I almost exploded at a gas station. No, that was Sunday night. No, that was Saturday night. And then Sunday, I think, the car's going to lose its two front wheels or the transmission. So, anyhow, I'm home. Everything's good. I don't know if the market, I haven't looked at Coin Market Cap in about a week and a half. But anyhow, thanks for listening. That was my, not even weekend, that was just Saturday and Sunday. But I'm home, I'm refreshed, I'm relaxed. And yeah, love y'all. How was your weekend? I'd love to hear about it. See you later. Bye bye.